In Buddhist teachings, the words of the Buddha on spirituality offer profound guidance on how humans can cultivate their minds, overcome suffering, and achieve enlightenment. The Buddha was not only a master of wisdom, but also one who undertook a long journey to seek the truth about the nature of life and the universe. One of the key teachings that the Buddha imparted is that the mind is the master, and all actions arise from the mind. This means that everything a person experiences, including both suffering and happiness, originates from their own consciousness. The Buddha taught that the spiritual path is the key to transforming oneself. If the mind is calm and clear, life will be peaceful. But if the mind is disturbed, filled with anger, greed, or ignorance, suffering will always follow. The human mind is not a fixed entity, but a continuous flow of emotions, thoughts, and actions. Therefore, spiritual cultivation is not a short-term endeavor, but a long, ongoing process that requires patience and self-awareness. One of the Buddha's notable teachings is, all suffering arises from desire, anger, and ignorance. Desire is the endless craving, the insatiable longing for things that can never fully satisfy. Anger is the frustration and dissatisfaction when things don't go as desired. Ignorance, or avidya, is the lack of true understanding of the nature of reality. These three poisons serve as significant obstacles to inner peace. The mind is its own teacher. This implies that each person is the master of their own life, and spiritual awakening involves gaining deep self-awareness and understanding the internal forces that influence one's decisions and actions. The mind has the power to change everything if one learns how to train and master it. The Buddha encouraged each person to take time to reflect on their own mind, to identify weaknesses and negative tendencies, and to work toward overcoming them. One of the essential teachings in Buddhism is that meditation is the path to purifying the mind. Meditation is not merely a practice of stillness. Moreover, the Buddha taught that clinging to things is the cause of all suffering. Letting go does not mean abandoning life or responsibilities, but rather releasing negative emotions and attachments to material possessions, fame, or relationships. Letting go is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. The ability to see things as they are and not let them control one's emotions. When one lets go, the mind becomes calm and one can experience true peace. Finally, one of the deepest Buddhist teachings on spirituality is that everything is impermanent. All things in life are fleeting and do not last forever. Therefore, the Buddha advised people not to cling to pleasure or sorrow, because both will eventually pass. Understanding impermanence helps people live lightly, not attached to the past, not anxious about the future, but fully present in the moment.